Caitlin Clark, best highlights from a WNBA rookie season so far. This is about to be lit. About to be a lot of fun. Let's get straight into it. Bam.
All over her. Clark eyes up.
Good pass.
Bounces
Great
to
pass.
Boston.
We're going to see a lot of good passes in this. I'll tell you that right now.
Whip it in. Nelson Adota trying to save it and does.
Defense? Defense highlight for Caitlin Clark?
Clark.
Okay. Ooh, get Hezzy.
From three, will dip
Tough move. Tough move. Let me tell you something about Hezzy.
Clark.
Because she can shoot so well, if she Hezzies from this far out, this girl has to jump. Or at least react to it. Because she can just rise up and shoot the ball. So if she's able to shoot like that, hesitation makes it that much easier. I love that hesitation. One of my favorite moves in basketball.
There are the first points.
Oh, those are her first points.
Career of Caitlin Clark.
I'm ready to see these deep threes as a rookie.
Goes by her first two.
Back Benley. Here's Clark. A good
That's
look
a good
from
shot.
three. She got it. The first three in the career of Caitlin Clark.
That was her first three. Wow.
Does not need much space here.
No, she does not.
With 16 points.
Look at this.
Much space here.
Let me show you something.
With 16.
If you didn't know anything about WNBA basketball, you know any of these players, you would think there's no way that Caitlin Clark is a rookie the way she's being guarded all the time. I mean, she's got her at half court. When do you see this? Especially for the WNBA, when do you see somebody just pick up from half court? Full court most of the time. You wouldn't think she's a rookie.
Terrific defense as well. Here's Clark.
And she's still got a bucket. That's good defense, though. That's great defense. Great offense always beats great defense.
I mean, that's a great contest by Carrington.
Yes, it is.
She goes over the screen.
Probing, drags out Nelson Adota. Clark
That's deep. That is deep.
Hit the three.
Boy.
Caitlin Clark with her third three of the night as her parents celebrate. Just no space. Connecticut everywhere.
Good switch.
Here's Clark with
give her a bucket.
her. Clark.
Ooh, bump it to a step back. Bump it to straight to a step back. I love that.
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Good defense.
Coming off that 20-point performance right
Tough
here.
shot. I don't know how that went in.
With which Caitlin Clark handles right here. She crosses sides of the floor. She gets her.
That's one area she can improve. The physicality of the game. She kind of knocked her off path here, and she ended up having to take a crazy shot. I don't know how that layup went in, but if she got a little bit stronger base, she'd be more of a problem. But she doesn't have very many weak. Besides defense, she's not a good defender yet.
2 for 1.
Good patience. Look at this patience. Look at that patience. That's like something that like a vet would do. Just patient probing off ball screens. Look, she'll probably do it again here. Ooh, another step back. Oh! I was going to her right too. Poundable. Boom. It's a great move. That's a great move.
Going right, I may add. It's usually step back going left.
That's where one guard is just a lot stronger than the other because of her experience
pass, yep.
and maturity.
Good pass.
Nice look from Clark.
If you're playing with her, if I'm playing with Caitlin, I'm always running because of her vision. It might be the best part of her game is her vision. The threes and the deep threes and vision are like this to me. That opens up wow, full speed. That's tough.
Caitlin Clark here gets the switch on the screen.
Wow.
Smaller. Just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run.
You gotta close out better than that. Gotta close out better than that.
Quarter for Caitlin Clark.
He's in the history of the league. You might want to get out of Caitlin. Wow, that was a really good. As Lainey Hamilton has been to
Look at this.
Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school?
Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh. Let me show you something. Gilbert Arenas was talking about this. He was talking about the Rookie of the Year debate between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese because at one point there was a debate and the analysts had the polls saying that Angel Reese is actually going to win at one point, towards the beginning of the season, right before All-Star break. A lot of people were saying Angel Reese is going to win it. Gilbert Arenas made a good point. The scouting report is all surrounded around Caitlin Clark, and she's a rookie. And so if a team about to play the Indiana Fever, the main scouting report is on Caitlin Clark. That means that all eyes are on her at all time. Look at this. All 5 defenders are looking at her. Rookies rarely have to deal with pressure like that. She's the number 1 option on this team. Angel Reese is not the number one option. And that's no shade to Angel Reese. It's just saying for Caitlin Clark to put up the numbers that she does and to still be the number one scouting report as a rookie, you have to fight through all the vets trying to stop you from scoring every single game. That deserves some respect. So I give Caitlin Clark the nod of Angel Reese by a little bit because the attention is on her and she still has to score. So it's a great point. But this move is crazy. This move is disgusting. Snatch. That's deep. My goodness.
On a deep three. Going back and forth.
The young one here, Caitlin Clark, just
Snatch.
dancing with the basketball, going to her left, stepping
And she
into
dang
it.
near ran off on it.
Here's Clark. Trying to wheel into some space. Gives
Good
it up.
pass.
Back Benley lays it in. Fourth assist for Clark.
You put it with some athletes, it's a problem.
Samuelson can't hit the long two.
Girls that like to run, and she'll find them on
Stays here with
passes.
Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet.
I'm not going to keep running, but look at this.
Stays here with
Look who she squares up at. Look how far this is from the three-point line. We've only seen two other people in basketball history. I didn't say NBA history. I said basketball history. Women and men who shoot from this deep, this consistently. And that's Steph Curry and Damian Lillard. Consistently, that's it. It's her, Steph, and Dame that shoot this deep all the time. I'm just saying.
Indiana. Clark, a deep one.
It's ridiculous. I can't think of anybody else. Maybe I'll think of somebody else as we keep watching, but
Caitlin Clark.
3 people shoot that deep all the time. Look at this.
Clark trying to
And
take
she's getting, I'm telling you,
defender, pulls up
once she
and
gets that physicality up, it's a
from the
problem.
mid-range, 20 points for Caitlin Clark.
A really good feel for when she should
That's
take a
good.
defender based on who it is. And that time, going to her left, she has that one foul. Knows it's important not to
Never would have
give
thought
up
I'd be watching the
second because
WNBA
she got 2
this
in
much.
the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark,
Her and Edwards are such a great
She
duo.
needs to be aggressive on the
There's
offensive
pick and roll,
end.
not
Anytime her defender,
Edwards.
Carrington,
Aaliyah Boston.
gets caught up on a screen.
They're such a good
nice
duo.
one by
Pick and
Aaliyah
roll duo,
Boston
her and
on
Aaliyah
that
Boston.
possession.
Connecticut, an early
Whoa, what are you doing? See, that's a problem. What is she? This defensive position is awful. First of all, and I love DJ Carrington. She can guard. She's a great defender, but everyone makes mistakes. I'm just pointing it out for the audience. Like, Caitlin Clark has a bunch of options here. One, she can just flare, catch the ball right here, which is what she did. She threw it over because she can't see when she flares. Or she can just backdoor and it'd be a wide open layup. You have two. DJ has 2 options. You just face guard. You don't care about anything else over here. Don't look over there, nothing. Or you play help defense and you get right about in this position. But that was, wow. That was terrible defense. Like she was going to let her shoot.
Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
I bet the coaches got mad at her for that too.
Times this season, we've seen
See?
her get open. DJ Carrington just looking at the ball.
Ball watching. More defense? Give me that!
By Boston. Wheeler.
Shout out to the, oh my.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side. Knows who's
Look how
there.
deep that
Drop
is.
Pass behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlin Clark make as a pro. Big one.
I want you, actually I'll show you in a minute.
As Bonner can't hit. Back Benley the rebound. Here
I want you to
comes
listen to the
Clark.
crowd.
Bouncing to back Benley. Lays
Listen.
it in.
When have you ever seen a WNBA game loud like this? Before the rookies came in. Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, Aaliyah Boston. Not Aaliyah Boston, she's not a rookie. But when have you seen the crowd like this? Never. I'll answer that for you, never.
Mitchell, guarded by Harris. Mitchell spinning, finding
Good
Clark.
defense. That's a good handle,
Finds
too.
to shoot. Clark lays it in.
It's a tough take.
Absolutely blown the roof
This
off.
court is, this
Playing
looks
at
weird.
UConn, she is used
Looks
to
like the
all of
Sonics.
this. Oh, Caitlin
My
Clark,
goodness.
Rookie on rookie crime right there in Mule's face.
Caitlin got out.
Oh, Jewel Lloyd misses after a tremendous move, and we are tied right now. Clark to Samuelson.
Good pass.
Believe it or not, folks, the biggest lead of the game. Here's Clark with it. In fact, Benley inside again.
Benley,
But taller-
she keeps running. The 2 big girls for on Indiana Fever, not Boston, the other 2. Benley, they keep running off of, like they'll set fake screens and they'll just slip, and that works beautifully with Caitlin Clark.
Mercedes Russell.
Because you have to play up on
still
Caitlin because
gets
she'll
it
come off
to
and shoot
go.
it. Another, see? Always run the court. You're playing with a guard that has vision, always run the court.
There from Clark.
Clark head up as always. Just run with it and finish it. Head on a swivel.
That might be her best attribute is her passing. I don't know. Go ahead and dunk that, for being honest with you.
Everybody talks about the logo threes.
Yeah, they do. Nice concept, good execution.
They're in crypto. They're in crypto arena in a WNBA game. They had to switch arenas because there were too many people going. Just want to point that out. Just want to point that out. Great pass again.
And Wallace.
I love the attention the WNBA is
Jackson
getting
calling
now.
forward and gets it. Here's Hamby on the post. Against
Good deal.
Sanderson, stripped away, picked up by Clark.
Run the court pass. Told you, that's a hard pass too.
The feet underneath, Fagbinlay working against your room. What a move there.
That's nice.
Clark.
Good defense. I love when they guard it like
Clarendon.
this. Great defense.
Brink there to help. Nice.
This is what I'm talking about when I say probing.
Picked up by Clarendon.
Chris Paul does this all the time off a ball screen. Steve Nash did it. Instead of going off full speed or coming off and making a quick decision like pulling it, passing it, come off and they just patience, pound dribbles, hesitation dribbles. They just wait, see what develops. And then she waited for this roll. It's perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Good
Brink there to
patience.
help. Nice pass back to Fagbinlay. How did she find her? Channel defense by the Sparks fans.
Once
Six
again,
on the
oh
shot.
my gosh.
Deep three.
Oop that in.
She missed her.
I wonder what her percentage is. I'm gonna look it up.
Knocks that one down, and it's a big one.
It can't be high because she's only a rookie and they guard her like this all the time.
Clark.
No
has
way.
space.
No way.
Fly, and she's going to connect.
I don't even know why I said no way. It's in the highlight. Of course she's going to make it.
NCAA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that
Good
inside
defense.
hand, that
Oh my, that's
Caitlin,
one of the toughest shots I've seen from her yet.
watch
That is
inside
in
hand.
her. That is in her mouth, bro.
And that left hand,
Ugh.
Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove inside, creates that space.
She's shooting 32% right now.
Too much.
That's not bad for a rookie who gets guarded like this all the
Rebound to
time.
Fever. Oh, Fagbinlay.
Always run the court. Always.
Transition defense.
Such good athletic specimens, and
Good
I think
deal.
it's so much fun to see like how Megan Gustafson has recreated her body. She
Ooh,
changed
that's
herself
good-
from
that's a
post
good
in
pass.
college
Good
to
finish.
being a power forward in the WNBA. It's amazing how that they've.
That's putting up some buckets.
It sure was. Top four.
That's a nice snake.
Level here.
Look how she snaked this screen. If you don't know what snaking a screen is, basically you go on the same side you came from. So she set it from this side. She went off of it to the right and went back to the left. So she went from left, right, left. It goes like in a snake motion. Like I said, the best guards in pick and roll do that. Steve Nash, Chris Paul. But we got rookie Caitlin Clark doing it.
Top four scorers.
Snaking
at the college
screens.
level here in this one.
And shooting
Caitlin
threes off
Clark
it
and
too. A lot of
that
times
back-to-back
mid-range.
buckets.
Good pass.
Finlay, I love it.
You gotta load up early if you know she's gonna come off that roll off the help side.
Hamby had a clear out.
She traveled. She traveled something crazy. Incoming dime. Back to her. Back to her. That's good basketball. Good basketball. Give it up early. Get it back.
Up the second quarter, and Clark doing it with some defense.
I guess they just
Comes
let him
up with
travel
the
too.
block.
I mean, they do that in the NBA. I'm tripping.
Finds her. Fever back within 4. All is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here is Clark.
Snaked it
gets
again.
inside. The scoop
Good.
shot falls.
This might have been a play set.
Back within 4.
Well, it probably was. It probably wasn't
Wallace
just a
trying
pick
to
and roll.
clear
Because
eight.
watch
Shot
the
clock.
watch the screener. She never rolled. She knew Caitlin Clark. The design was probably, I'm guessing, for her to snake this screen and go to the basket. And you have Aaliyah Boston posted up right here. If Cameron Brink helps, you just drop it down. But look, this screener never rolls.
Down to
She never had the intention of rolling. She didn't even move her outside foot.
9.
That's good.
Here's Clark
That's good
gets
basketball.
Inside. The scoop shot falls.
I like noticing
Indiana
small things
scoring
like
has done
that.
it from the three-point line, has gotten to the rim, and she'll head to the foul
That's definitely
line
a play
here
set.
momentarily.
You're taking on that.
This is the closest the Fever have been since early second quarter. Indiana's battle back within 3. Dangerous
Dunk that.
pass
Dunk that. Dunk that. Dunk that.
to the races. And Caitlin Clark
Imagine
gets the
she-
Fever back within 1. Three-point shot a little bit more this year, but Indiana's defense has
Imagine
been
she
really
just woke,
aggressive,
she just came up and windmilled that
forcing
jump.
the turnover.
Fagbinlay
Everybody's
right
like-
there makes that play, allows Clark to anticipate.
More
Brink lobbing it
defense.
inside.
What?
It's
That might be the first block I've ever seen Caitlin Clark get
She's a big
in
fan of the
her
pregame pass.
career.
You gotta love the
That's a hard pass.
And she's a big fan of the crustable pregame pass.
Look at this. That's a hard between these two defenders. The way she sees the court reminds me of LeBron. Like whenever somebody gets a rebound, they give it to Caitlin Clark, and then she just goes in transition, makes the right pass. It reminds me of LeBron. Plus, she has scrutiny like LeBron did when he was a rookie. He was the number one option, main scouting report, and he still got buckets. We're looking at, God forbid any injuries, looking at one of the greats already, Caitlin Clark. Good pass. Once she gets her defensive capabilities up, it should really reach the next level.
Bigs, and Melissa Smith sees that she has a wide open lane to the bucket. Just a great delivery.
That's good. That's high IQ.
Clark over Horston, hits a three.
Oh my gosh.
No bounds.
Look at this. Gets her feet set, good square up.
You can't let Clark see the
Oh.
So when Caitlin goes off the ball, typically she comes off a stagger on the weak side. But she comes off a pin down here, wide open.
Oh, I see. Okay, Mike Breen.
Off the screen, way off the mark. Clark looking to
Woo!
Oh, it's Mitchell. An eagle-eye, Hawkeye vision from Caitlin Clark.
Really
I can't decide what I like more, the deep threes or the great passing. Snatch. Oh my.
Clark, step back.
Oh!
Letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep
You heard it.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Listen to it in there. It's crazy.
A turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
This game was fun. Boom.
Connects.
This game was loud right here. I remember this.
To the Commissioner's Cup final. What a dish. Down the floor. Wallace. The finish plus the foul. On a beautiful delivery from Clark.
For Caitlin Clark's game, the deep three is one, and the get
That's
ahead.
3 dimes in a row.
Oftentimes, it's to around women's basketball. They understand their impact and what it has done and how they are living out.
Dang, in her face. Oh my gosh.
Connects on another bomb.
And there's been many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them. Oh, what a dive.
See? This is what they do with Steph all the time. They put him in the action, come off a down screen. This person is a lot of times Draymond, and he slips to the basket because they come up on the screen. They both want to hedge this screen because she can shoot. It's like she's not dropping all the way. They're not going to be in drop cover because she can shoot. And if she's too high, she could have just lobbed it over top. Boom. Hit her. Number 34 could have passed it. Caitlin Clark got it. It was up too high.
Allows them. Oh, what a dive.
That's smart.
My goodness, the pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson. Had an open look from three, didn't take it.
I can't believe she's only a rookie. Well, in her fairness, she's not like a rookie in the NBA because they, a lot of times, are really young. Caitlin's 22, stayed in college all 4 years, so she's not like an 18-year-old coming to the league, which is smart by the WNBA's part because the players come in ready to play. You have to stay in college if you're a girl playing basketball.
The floater is good off the dime from Clark.
Maybe big.
That's not going in. See? 0 knew immediately. Okay, Caitlin Clark's got the ball. I'm sprinting. I'm running straight down the sideline. Look at that.
We can come up with something.
And reward her for running.
We're workshopping it.
Kelsey Mitchell lays it up and in there. It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty. So let's see if they can have a.
That's a tough cheat. I don't know if I'm.
Finally hits her first shot of the night. It's on Wednesday.
One thing about Caitlin Clark, she's relentless. She's going to keep shooting that ball. You can still establish yourself as a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that's
good back door. That's a good play set. I like that.
Jonquel Jones.
Another that's 3 defensive highlights for Caitlin Clark. Never thought I'd say that. Whoa. I've never seen her move that fast. Like I said, man, for a while the Rookie of the Year debate in the WNBA was close between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Angel Reese been on a double-double streak, the longest in history as a rookie, which is absolutely crazy. But when I sat and thought about it, she's not even close to #1 option on her team, Angel Reese. That's not any shade. She's only a rookie. And she starts and she's one of their best players, but she's not the #1 option. It's obviously A.J. Wilson. Then I sat and thought, like, Caitlin Clark is the #1 option the scouting report surrounding her. She goes out there, all the scrutiny, all the WNBA players want to lock her up, don't want her to score. You know, some of her jealous. They want to. Same thing they did to LeBron. You know, older guys are like, okay, we're going to show you the world. This dude's not all that. I mean, it's just competitive nature. But I thought about it. I was like, okay, wow. If she's still going out, putting up numbers, a triple-double, which is ridiculous, WNBA, it's wild. As a rookie guard. And she still does this with all the things on her, the pressure, the scouting reports, the scrutiny. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put her just a bit above Angel Reese in the Rookie of the Year debate because of that. Like, and they both get better, and I love the rivalry they have. It's good for the game, but I mean, y'all just watched it in this highlight. Like, the stuff she's doing is ridiculous. High IQ for the game, but that's all I got for y'all, man. Stay blessed.